Welcome to the demonstration of integrating Azure Active Directory, Entra ID, with Oracle Database. Oracle Database and Microsoft Azure AD can be configured to allow users and applications to connect to the database using their Azure AD credentials. Azure AD users and applications can log in with Azure AD Single Sign-On (SSO) credentials to access the database. This is done with an Azure AD OAuth 2 access token that the user or application first requests from Azure AD. This OAuth 2 access token contains the user identity and database access information and is then sent to the database. You can perform this integration in the following Oracle Database environments: on-premises Oracle Database Release 19.18 and later, Oracle Autonomous Database on Shared Exadata Infrastructure, Oracle Autonomous Database on Dedicated Exadata Infrastructure, Oracle-based Database Service, Oracle Exadata Cloud Service, Oracle ExaCS. This demonstration requires the following prerequisites: 1. Azure AD subscription. 2. On-premise Oracle Database 19.18 and above. Follow below procedure to integrate Azure AD with Oracle Database. Launch Azure Entra Admin Center. Create user that will authenticate to Oracle Database aman@domain.com. Instance with a Microsoft Azure AD tenancy. A user with Azure AD administrator privileges uses Microsoft Azure AD to register the Oracle Database instance with the Microsoft Azure AD tenancy. Database app registration details. In the left navigation bar, select Expose an API. Register a scope for the database app registration. After adding scope, the following screen can be seen. In Azure AD, you can create and manage app roles that will be assigned to Azure AD users and groups and also be mapped to Oracle Database global schemas and roles. The app role appears in the App Roles pane. Assigning users and groups to the Microsoft Azure AD app role. Before Microsoft Azure AD users can have access to the Oracle Database, they must first be assigned to the app roles that will be mapped to Oracle Database schema users or roles. Create Oracle Database with which Azure Active Directory users will get authenticated. We are creating Azure as the database ID same name as Azure application registered. Assigning an application to an app role. An application that must connect to the database using the client credential flow must be assigned to an app role. Grant admin consent for tenancy. Enabling Azure AD external authentication for Oracle Database. You need to enable Microsoft Azure AD external authentication with Oracle Database. Set the identity provider type parameter as follows. Set the identity provider config parameter by using the following syntax. Exclusively mapping an Oracle Database schema to a Microsoft Azure AD user. You can exclusively map an Oracle Database schema to a Microsoft Azure AD user. Create user or alter user system privilege. Run the create user or alter user statement with the identified globally AS clause specifying the Azure AD username. Registering a database client app with Azure AD. Creating the client app registration is similar to creating the Oracle Database instance with the Microsoft Azure AD tenancy. Registered new database client application appears in the page. To add the new client to this list of client apps, do the following. New registered database client application is authorized to use Azure Database App Registration as shown in the below screenshot. Get Microsoft Entra ID, formerly Azure Active Directory, tokens for users by using MSAL, Azure Databricks Microsoft Learn. Get application, client, ID, directory, tenant, ID, scope. Create Python script to get token and access the database. After getting the token, verify the information in jwt.io, javawebtoken.io. Connect to database. SQL Plus or Azure. Verify the identity of the user. Discover how Bizionic technologies can transform your business. For more information, contact us today.